What's up, my babies? Okay, we're back for the last video of July 11th, 2014. It's about 11 o'clock at night, and Jazzy's getting tired. This is my fourth video for today, but I do it because I love you. And so we have another viewer question, and this one is a very good question. It's one that I've kind of touched on in other videos, but as always, I have to show you the actual question. So here we go. Okay, and the question that was asked was, fight videos, especially kids being jumped, crying for help, and nobody comes to their aid because they are too busy laughing and filming. World Star and Facebook especially. The sad part is people just sit and laugh and show their friends. I think it's sickening. It's mainly black people exploiting their own for entertainment. And this question was posted by Mr. Derrick Thompson. So let's talk about it. Well, Mr. Thompson, I agree with your statement on in some aspects, in some respects. Um, it is sickening. It is very exploitive, um, not just to the people who are being beat up, but to the crowd of people in general. What they don't realize is that World Star Hip Hop is making money off of them, and they're recording evidence for potential future prosecution. What I found interesting about what you said, though, looking at my tablet, y'all, you said a friend watched a fight video and it turned out that it was her own kids getting beat up that very day. The video has been since removed. That is amazing. That is serendipitous. Like the fact that you're watching a video and then you realize, oh my God, it's my child being beat. I mean, that's amazing. But one thing you said that I don't agree with, it's not just black people. By far, it is not just black people. If you actually go and watch these videos on World Star Hip Hop, Facebook, whatever, it is not just black people. It's people of all races. It's jackasses, ignoramuses, buffoons, coons, niggers. And when I say these words, I'm not talking about a color of your skin. I'm talking about the content of your mind, the content of your character. So don't send me messages like, oh, you're talking about black. Look, I may be a United Nations baby, right? But I have black in me. I'm not talking about it from a racial standpoint. What I'm talking about is from a very ignorant person. You can be blonde hair, blue eyes, and be a nigger and a coon, okay? I'm just letting you know. And the people who choose to post these videos, the people who choose to put themselves in that situation are ignorant people. With oh my God, they irritate me. I've said it in my pet peeves video about them, the world stars screaming and things. So it irritates me. Another thing that irritates me too is that you don't see a lot of kids who are just getting jumped. A lot of the videos are between adults or between teenagers who just, they want to duke it out over something that's probably asinine and stupid. But people get hurt. People get very hurt. One thing that you said, though, when you said that these people just sit around and laugh, I think that in some of these situations, the reason why people are laughing is to cover up their uncomfortable feelings about the situation. A lot of times when people are in a situation like that, it's a mob mentality, but it's a mob mentality in reverse. It's called the bystander syndrome. And so they don't look to say, oh, there's all these people around me who we could take this person down if they're jumping somebody. They think, am I alone effective enough to get this person off of this person? Because the other people in their mind disappear. So it's actually been psychological and sociological and anthropological studies done on this, and it's called the bystander effect. Just like the mother who was getting beat up and people were too afraid to come up and help her, her child helped her. And the reason why is because people do not see the other people in the situation anymore. What they see is themselves, and I have to do this alone. Can I do this alone? And in many instances, they feel like, well, fuck no, I can't. So I'm just going to stand here and maybe the videotape might help, or, you know, I'm at least get this on World Star. And then another aspect to this is the people want to be famous. Everybody wants to be the next viral thing. Like the two girls who were fighting, the girl who got hit in the head with the shovel. If you actually watch the video from the beginning, The girls are talking, laughing, giggling, and she's showing them her chickens and shit on her farm. And then they go, and then they fight, and it's like, oh, don't hit me in my face. And then when she hits the girl in the face, the other girl gets mad, and it's stupid. But a lot of these things are so they can get on World Star Hip Hop. And we always had fights. So when people say, oh, the internet has caused more fights, that's bullshit. I distinctly remember a shitload of fights when I was growing up. The motivation behind these is now different. It's not necessarily to get street cred so much as to get internet fame. If it's even for a microcosm of a second. You know, a lot of people on Facebook, they be like, oh, or World Star, they may not know my name, but all these people are going to see me. All these people are going to see me. And once again, it's the clown syndrome. This plays right into what I was talking about with the clown syndrome. It's, I will sell my soul for the highest bidder. I will degrade myself and allow you to degrade me for the highest bidder. And the sad part is that they're not bidding for money. They're not bidding for respect in the sense that we're thinking of. They're bidding for a microcosm of fame and a video compilation of people fighting. And so it all ties together. All of it ties together. And I think that it's a very good topic that we need to talk about. You know, we focus on bullying, things like that. But we need to focus on what do we need to do in order to get our kids away from wanting to be on World Star Hip Hop like it's the greatest thing. Like, I have to be on World Star. I have to be on World Star. Because I fought somebody. You know what I mean? And I'm going to tell you guys something, you young children, before I go. Just because you're you've posted a video to World Star when you're a teenager or whatever, adults who should definitely know better. What pisses me off is when I see mothers egging the fights on, which is bullshit. But what you need to realize is just like the scantily clad clothes pictures and the risque pictures that can get you in trouble later in life, this sure in the hell will get you in trouble later in life. Because you never know who's going to go back and see you in a video compilation, go back on World Star, on archive.org or whatever and see you. You need to think above and beyond this situation, because the person who you have beef with today ain't going to mean shit to you in 2 weeks, a year. When you grown, they there, you doing your thing. So I think it really comes to a point of not necessarily exploitation, but it comes to a point of a point in our society where we believe that any fame is better than anything else. That we must have fame at all costs, even if that means we degrade ourselves, put ourselves in bad situations. And I think that the best way to change this is to change our attitude towards it. Because there's people who look at these videos not in laughter and all that, but they look at it in disgust. But you're still watching it. And the best way, I've watched a few myself. I'm like, wow, damn, dude, you hit him like that. And it's a part of our culture that I think we need to really change. But I don't think we're going to change it by simply just talking. It's an action thing. You know, we have to start stepping in when we see these fights. When we see people yelling World Star, and all this, you know, we have to be cognizant of those things. And until we become cognizant of these things and the possibilities that they bring, we're going to be forever in this paradigm of fighting, because fighting is nothing new. The worldwide audience is what's new. And I think that there should be legislation against us putting up fight videos, particularly if adults, they're stupid. If adults want to beat each other's asses, fine. You know, you're stupid. But especially when it's teenagers, why is it legal for people to post children fighting? I mean, brutal fights between teenagers. If child porn is illegal, so should child fighting be, because it's the corruption of minors. So to me, it should be illegal. And if an adult is standing there and they don't help the child or you know, or whatever, they should be prosecuted for failing to protect a child. That is my opinion. I've said it before. So thank you for your question. If you have one, post it below or go to www.drjazzy.com to Big TV and submit a question to me, Dr. Jazzy. And as always, love, peace, and pragmatic evolution. Like, comment, share, subscribe, go.